I must find the perfect spoon.
Excuse me, I need a spoon.
My spoon is too big.
Spoon with me, dude!
Hi, and welcome to the kitchen. We all know that you guys are pretty stuffed, so unbuckle those pants, sit back, and enjoy episode 8, Stuffing the Spoons. We all here want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. We are the Thanksgiving trio, right? Here's Skip Nasty, the Logster, and Sam Beal, the newly crowned Golden Spoon Champion. You hear that? Champion. I think that makes all three of us, you know. We've all won the Golden Spoon. It's pretty awesome, I would say.
Yeah, somebody will be a 2-time champion.
Very soon, yeah.
But not Sam.
First time.
Sam's the only one that can't be a 2-time
that's
champion.
True. I was
first.
gonna say, like, wait a minute.
Well, are we gonna do it to where if you win the next one, that's sort of like a second championship, or do you have to lose it to get it
I
back?
think you gotta lose it to get it back.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because that would just be like a streak. I'd have the first ever streak.
Yeah, nobody's had a streak.
Yeah.
I've streaked before, but nobody's had a streak.
Oh. Yeah. How's your guys' week going? Pretty good.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
great.
good. It's been a good week. I mean, get the week off work.
What?
You had the whole week
Not
off?
the whole week off. No, just a few days.
So
Let's
the
wait.
whole week.
No,
When was your first day off?
Thursday, and then I get Friday off, and then it like rolls into the weekend.
So you didn't have...
But-
So you didn't have a... What?
you didn't have
Well,
the
so
week
my
off.
work, how it worked was Monday through Wednesday were like quiet days. So we were closed to the public, but it was a way for employees to take time off of work if they wanted to take off time work and not feel like they're missing like 100 different things. You know, they come back to 100 different emails. So it's a way for people to take time off and feel like they can. And it's also a way for people just to like catch up on work. So, I mean, I didn't have much work to do. I mean, all I was doing was watching videos, and so it was pretty chill.
Yeah.
So
That's nice.
it kind of felt like I had more than just these 2 days off, but so
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice.
yeah. See, yeah, there you go.
Lucky
A little
you.
clarification.
Yeah, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So nice.
What about you, Skipster?
It was a rough week. I wasn't feeling good all week, but I went out, did my rightful thing, got my COVID testing done. They'd stuck that thing deep in my nose and came back negative. I'm all clean. I'm all not COVIDed. But dude, the tests are... actually, I was going to say the tests are bad. The tests are not that bad.
I've been tested 2 different ways. One way where they just like kind of swab your nose just a little bit.
Yeah.
And the other way where they jam-pack that thing all the way up to your brain. You're like, oh, it hurts. Like you feel like you can see the fucking little toothpick up through your eyelid.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Well, the first time I ever got tested was a year ago, because I got COVID like about the same time last year during Thanksgiving, which really ruined the holidays. But when I got my first test, everyone was saying like, oh, it's so bad, and they did it. I was like, oh, that wasn't bad at all. And then I got my second test like a couple months later or whatever, the second test I ever had to take. That one was the worst I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
That was like, they tried touching my brain.
Yeah.
And it was bad. But I mean, any other test I've had, it's not that bad. Don't complain about taking those tests. But I'm healthy now. I'm all squeaky. But the week I laid in bed, didn't do nothing.
I watched a lot of TikToks because you sent a lot to me.
I did send a lot of TikToks.
They were good. They were funny.
So
Yeah.
for you're new to the TikTok game.
I am.
So what I did, why you probably didn't get as many, is I went through all of my liked videos from like when I first started TikTok and picked like some of my favorites and just started sending him all of them just so we can catch up on what he's missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good. They were funny. There were some that were like, what even, like, who thinks of this? Like, what is this? Like, but...
Old school TikTok was probably one of the better times.
Yeah.
Like now it's just a bunch of people dancing or doing the same exact, audios and sounds over and over. Like I scrolled one time 5 times. Just
Same sound?
It was the same exact sound.
So-
So that used to never happen.
Two more TikTok things just because we're on the topic. So first off, my favorite TikTok trend ever, and something like you're saying how like you scroll and it's like 5 in a row. There was the one time where there was that dude like Benny was his name, and like you weren't around for this point, but Benny would like react to videos, be like things that don't exist, and it was like a cheese grater that's made of pasta. Oh, that should totally be a thing. And then like in a super dark voice and like a scary picture would pop up and be like, Benny, you can run, but you can't hide, Benny. And like they would just do that, and it was so funny because I would scroll through. I'd literally get 10 in a row of the same video, and it was my favorite thing ever. I loved that trend. And then they ended up banning the sound because they were like harassing him or something. But it was funny.
My favorite trend right now is the one with Jesus, where it like has like a green screen and it's got Jesus' eyeball cut out.
You watch something.
He's like, "What are you looking at? I want to see. What you looking at?"
That just means that all your TikToks are inappropriate.
I mean,
but there was one time I was over at the Linkuses telling them all my favorite TikToks, and when I was scrolling through, there was the one that came up, and it literally, they knew, Kelsey knew the guy in the TikTok. Like she went to college with him.
I don't know.
So it was the funniest thing ever because I was like, hey, watch this awesome TikTok. And it was such a funny TikTok. And she knew him. Like, she literally had class with him. And she FaceTimed him and was like, dude, you're in a TikTok. It's like, I know, it's my viral TikTok.
Oh, wow.
It was funny. What an experience.
it's a good time, huh?
Great time. I love TikTok. Yeah. How's your week, Sam?
Oh, my week has actually been pretty solid. You know, I haven't had class because they all got canceled because of Thanksgiving. Well, you had to do it online, so we didn't have to like go to actual class. So that was nice. I got time to play with my dogs. I did discover on Sunday when Kyle asked me to go catch a shiny Shinx that I like Pokemon Go now.
It's great.
It's fun.
It is
It
fun.
really is. Like, it's a good time. Walk around like parks and get the Pokestops and catch Pokemon. I don't know. I had a good time. I'm still playing it now.
When the pandemic kind of hit, I got into disc golf, but I was still super into Pokemon Go, and Woodlands has so many
Oh yeah.
Pokestops, so I would go, and I had this little watch that you could turn on, and it synced with Pokemon Go to where it would like auto catch Pokemon and
Yeah.
spin stops. So I would just go and play a disc golf round, and then I would have like a bunch of Pokemon, and sometimes they would just even catch shinies for me and just.
That's awesome.
It's
Yeah.
cheating.
And,
No, it's not. They sync together. Like it's and in the settings you turn it on. It's they work together.
Adventure or something?
It's called Poketouch.
Oh.
Adventure Sync is something that they
Yeah,
have.
I just
Yeah.
figured that out because now I'm starting to hatch eggs because
Yeah,
like
if you just if you're not in the app.
I never hatched eggs.
Super fun. Love the
It
game.
did suck. I also just got confirmation that I'm going to the Michigan Ohio State game on Saturday, which is really cool. It's always like a bucket list game that I always wanted to go to because I'm a huge Michigan fan and I absolutely hate Ohio State. So in the big house too. It's the first one.
Fingers crossed, knock on wood, I should see you there.
Yeah, we hope. I hope. It'll be fun. Good times. It's gonna be so much fun.
I can't wait. I'm not confident though because of the bet, but you know, whatever happens.
That's a real one. He's a real one. Real true.
Oh,
Michigan
turd.
fan.
All right, so for our show today, we're gonna just like our Halloween episode, we're giving you guys a little treat. We're gonna do a cream with crop and a cream with crap. It's all gonna be Thanksgiving foods. Ranking Thanksgiving foods you just have around Thanksgiving time. Then we're just gonna do NFL charcuterie and finish it out with song of the week.
Before we get into it, I got a couple plugs. One, make sure you guys go check out the video. What do you have it up as? The mystery box?
Food Olympics 3, what's in the box?
What's in the box? See how I captured this golden spoon. Secondly, I want to ask you guys before we're getting in a little festivities. What are you guys? Top three things you guys are most thankful for?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
To ask you guys.
I didn't think about that.
I mean, I'm gonna say, like I could just say like family, friends, girlfriend, all of that, but I'll group them all in one. Like
Yeah.
just everyone around me. You guys, my girlfriend, my parents, all just support system. It's great. You know, people checking in on me from back home at school, all my buddies, like, just great. I think one that's really underrated is the great town that we all live in.
Oh, wow.
It's great.
I agree.
I love it here, and I think a lot of people dog on it, but I think it has everything.
No.
Anything we can want, we can get on the expressway, we can be anywhere in 20 minutes. We have everything right at our disposal. It's very nice and developed. Very privileged. Thankful for that. And our listeners.
Wow.
What a good one. I mean, it's a good one.
Thankful for them for letting us do what we love to do and have some fun with it.
Yeah, it is great. I'd say those are 3 really good ones. I mean,
I like them all.
Yeah.
I'm going to try not to copy you, though, when I think of my 3. Man.
We're going to be here all day.
What am I thankful for? I would say the number one thing that I'm thankful for is going to have to be, I'm going to say just, you said family and friends, so I'm going to go with dog. I'm thankful for my dog.
Okay.
You know, sorry, that's probably on your list. I'm sorry
It
for saying
was.
that. You're going to have to...
I was going to group them together, though.
You're going to have to think of a new one.
But hey, I'll just throw that one. I mean, we all know
Dogs are
that.
part of a family.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dog. Dang it. Okay, fine. My whole family then.
Yeah.
You got me there. Oh, what else? I'm thankful for a finally healthy 49ers team. That's another thing I'm thankful. They're back in the race.
It's good.
So I'm very thankful for that.
Okay.
They're all back there. They're all together, happy again. You don't get that a lot as a 49ers fan. Man, last thing I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, or I guess technically when this comes out yesterday, but I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and it's just gonna be food after food and some football and just the whole day. It's it's grown on me as one of, if not my favorite holidays.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah.
It's still no Christmas, but it's up there. It's like I've never thought I would ever like think about switching those, but like it's close.
Yeah. I like Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving is my favorite. But,
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
That was really good.
What about you?
Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, as if you haven't thought about it all day.
I actually haven't, and like you said, I want to make it different. So, I would say, one, I am thankful for football. No matter how much depression it brings me, I still love it so much, and it's so fun to watch and brings me so much enjoyment. I'd say I'm very thankful for music. Music is something that really, like, you know, I can attach to and listen to and like learn from and make connections with my life. So I'm very thankful for all the great music that is coming out like right now too. Like not just past music, but right now. And I am gonna copy you guys for the last one because I really am just thankful for the amount of great people that I have in my life. Like you two, that's well known. You guys are both my best friends.
You could just stop there.
But like you guys are both my best friends, and like you said, we get to do what we love doing in front of a camera for people. My fiance Megan, who literally, I could not go on with life without her. She's freaking awesome. Obviously, my dogs, my mom, my whole family, like they're all just such a great, like you said, support cast, and I'm very thankful for them. So
Good. Yeah. Good picks. Nice.
Good picks. Good picks. I'm the only one that didn't say like you guys. You said us. You said
yeah,
I
because
didn't
you're
say
just
you
a
guys.
hater.
I am a hater.
You're not thankful
It's okay.
for
I'm
us.
not thankful for you guys.
Hey, you don't need to be because I'm thankful for you.
Good.
So we start with cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
Or crap.
Well, how do you guys want to do crap first?
I do kind of. Because
Okay.
I don't have that
Yeah.
many. Like it's kind of hard. Like
Yeah,
you
let's-
said, tell your joke because it's
This
pretty fun.
is the hard one.
Oh, yeah. This was the text. I'm gonna read it word for word.
It's a good one.
We
It's
were
fun.
texting about what we were gonna do, and someone said,
Logan said it.
"Are we doing a crap?" Logan said, "Are we doing a crap?" And I said, "Maybe I'm just fat, but I can't think of 5 Thanksgiving foods I don't like." So
yeah.
for this, I got 5. It took a lot. I would eat all of them. If they were in front of me in Thanksgiving, there's not one on my list that I wouldn't eat. These are just my like least favorite.
I would say I disagree. There's 2 on my list that I would not eat.
There
we
are
have different
also 2
lists.
on my list that I would not eat.
Yeah.
One I definitely wouldn't eat, and one maybe.
Yeah, I think
But
we might have
one
the same too.
absolutely not.
I'd eat all of it.
I don't think we do actually. I really don't think we do. I think you like this food that I put. But
Please don't be that one.
Okay, so we're
All right, let's
doing
go.
cream of the crop, cream of the crap,
Crap.
cream of the crop second, and nobody has an honorable mention.
I mean, I threw some up there, but like.
But we're kind of limited, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's hard to pick out 8. Well, basically 16
Not
Different foods.
yeah, we can do
different
8.
foods.
We might have all have the same here. But you start, Sam.
I'll start. So this is kind of controversial, but I will eat it, like you guys said. But I'll eat it in only a specific way, and that is turkey. I don't like normal oven roasted white turkey. I think it's just plain, and it's like, meh, whatever. It is what it is. I don't really need it. But my dad makes a deep fried turkey, and by God, that is a turkey that I would want. But it's still limited though, because there is still a lot of dry spots, and it's like, eh. That's why it comes in at 5. It's hard. I mean, I obviously it's an icon of Thanksgiving, and it's like every family's gonna have a turkey there for it. But it's just like doesn't do it for me. It doesn't get me hyped.
I don't think that's as controversial as you think. I think a lot of people, only have it because it's a tradition thing. Like people talk, they're like, I'd much rather have a ham or something like that. But it's just like a staple of it. And there's also the great debate of white meat versus dark meat. So. I can see that.
Yeah, that's number 5 for me.
It's a good number 5. I like it. I'm gonna go with my number 5. I have sweet potato casserole, which the only reason it's here is because marshmallows. I like that's the one with like the marshmallows on top of the sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
I don't like the marshmallows. I don't think that's a good mix. I just don't think it mixes well. I mean, I'm eating it.
It just ruins the charm of.
It ruins the charm. Yeah, you can't. Here's the thing.
Sweet potato.
You can't just put sweet things on.
You can't.
It's double sweet.
You can't.
No, but I don't know. I just don't like the marshmallows on there. It kind of just turns me away. Like when I see the marshmallows on the sweet potato casserole, I'm like, I'm gonna go get something else.
See, I was never a big fan of sweet potatoes, like growing up, because I was always just like, I don't want an orange potato. It looks disgusting, sounds gross. But since I like started meal prepping and things, like I actually like sweet potatoes. I figured that out. And the fat kid in me loves marshmallows, so I actually don't mind that casserole.
See,
like,
I love both. I just don't like them together.
Okay.
Fair.
All right, my number 5. I'm gonna get, I think, crucified for this, and bear with me here. It is pumpkin pie.
Wow.
I like pumpkin pie. Okay, but the problem, I think it is a little bit overrated. Definitely not the best pie. And the reason it had to be bottom, but on my crap list, but it's at the bottom because the only way I can eat it is if I put whipped cream on top. If you don't have that, then it's still whatever. Like I'll still eat it, but the whipped cream makes it better, which also kind of like diminishes it. And like I said, I'll still eat it, but definitely not the best. And I think it's a little bit overrated.
Couldn't agree more. It's on my list.
You guys are just black sheeps.
Number 3, actually.
No, I like it. I like it, but I mean, by itself, I think it's overrated pie. I would much rather have an apple, a blueberry, any other type of pie.
Wild.
I'm gonna actually piggyback because I said that is my number 3. I couldn't agree more. It's still, I will eat it. I'd have to throw like ice cream or like you said whipped cream on it. But that's like would make me eat it. I don't think I would eat it by itself.
I'm
on top of it though. Like you said, it's an overrated pie. I would much rather have an apple pie. I would even take a pecan pie over the pumpkin pie. Like there are just so many other pies that I would rather have on Thanksgiving than pumpkin pie. Yeah. That's
so
why
it's
number 3.
It's not on my list, but when you said like put ice cream on it, the only way that I can eat an apple pie is with ice cream on it. I can't eat an apple pie.
Oh.
I don't like it. I don't like apple pie.
Blueberry. I'm a big pie guy. Blueberry is my favorite pie.
I enjoy blueberry pie. I enjoy pecan pie.
I agree. Apple pie with like a hot apple pie with some ice cream is nice, but I can't.
It's the only way I'd eat an apple pie.
Number 4 is again another one that I do eat. But if it's there, it's like, it can be done really good, but it can also be done really, really bad, and that's just regular green beans. Like, I like green beans, but they're definitely not a top tier. And like I said, it's hard to come up with a lot of these, and so just green beans by themselves are, while still good, and I'll eat them, they are on the cream of the crop list for me.
Respect it.
I'm not gonna fight you on it. I mean, I disagree, but I'm not gonna fight you.
I like green beans too.
Yeah, I love green beans.
Yeah, I love green beans.
love good green beans.
But
If it was higher, I might fight you on it. But if
Yeah,
it's,
that's why-
I like 4. 4's a good spot.
That's why they're low.
It was almost in my honorable mentions. It was like 9 on my list. The green bean casserole or something like that.
Skip.
All right, my number 4, going back to you, it's the white meat of turkey. It's just so, like, unless you get some gravy on that,
Yeah,
you can't, it's too dry. I can't eat it. So, not much to say. I completely agree. The white meat of turkey.
Yeah.
Only reason that it's there is because of the tradition.
I said my number 3, so
number 4.
I know, but I said my number 3 when I said pumpkin pie. So I got number 4, and then I'll go back to you. My number 4 is cornbread. Like you were saying with the whole, it can be done properly. Yes, it can be. Cornbread can be done to a point where, like, okay, I like it. It's decent.
I didn't even think of that.
But like, yeah, it's just like dry, and it like doesn't have much flavor, and the texture's kind of weird and off. I'm just not a big fan of cornbread. Obviously, if it's there, I will eat it. But there are just so many better options, like rolls and croissant rolls, and like just other bread options that I would much rather have than cornbread. So I put that at number 4 on my list.
I like the taste of cornbread. It can be dry, but I think most of the time you put butter on it. So just like rolls.
Yeah.
It's got a different texture for sure. I can see why people wouldn't like it, but I enjoy it. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, we
Didn't
usually
even
have
come
it.
to my mind actually.
Yeah,
Not
we
even
usually
on my
have it at
list.
Thanksgiving. And I'm just like, yeah,
We're
pass.
going.
Yeah.
We're good. Go ahead. No,
We're
that was
on
yours.
different spectrums.
different books here.
All of
Why
us.
you like cornbread?
Oh my gosh, I'm not even talking. about
I
it.
do like
I'm going to my number 3 because you said your
It's not like I said I don't like it. I'll still eat it, but it's just like it has to be done properly. And
yeah.
all right, go.
All right, my number 3. This is my pie number 3, and that's the chocolate mousse pie, where it's just like the crust with just like almost chocolate pudding kind of.
What?
That's
like
terrible. That's like of all the desserts that you could have, I don't understand who would pick that
A
one.
chocolate pie?
Yeah, just like the chocolate mousse pie.
Well, I
whatever.
guess I don't know. It might just be like where you're getting it from.
It
or
might
who
just be-
you're-
I think it's
like
the-
what you're getting, but
Yeah.
It's
chocolate pie's nice.
too
Yeah.
sweet for me. If it was, and also the consistency's not good. Like if it was like just a solid pie, I think it'd be better. But the fact that it's almost like a pudding when you eat it, I'm not a fan of that.
I like pudding.
Me too.
I like pudding, but like it's almost like you're not gonna put pudding on like a pudding pie. That just doesn't make sense.
That didn't also register to me as like Thanksgiving food, so I didn't. even
We have it every Thanksgiving. My mom said that we have it tomorrow, and I was like, I'm not gonna eat it, but it's all right. You
You're
can have
just a
it.
hater. I like it. It's chocolate, dude.
It's good.
It might just be like how the person makes it or where you get it from.
Of all the desserts, it's the last one that I choose.
I bet you still eat it.
I said I'd eat all of these. But basically what I was thinking was like I had a whole list of the food and I was imagining I have a plate, limited space.
Yeah.
What am I putting on my plate? What am I not putting on my plate? And like I said, the last dessert that I'd pick is chocolate pie.
Fair.
All right, my number 3, sort of like yours. Take out the bread, just the corn. Corn, I think, I don't mind corn, but corn is also one of those things is that people have corn a lot. It's a side dish, but corn has never really stood out to me as like, oh, that's a good side. That's a side that I really want. It's never really appealed to me too much. Just the regular corn, like not on the cob because that's also a different thing, but corn to me has never been a wow vegetable except at Chipotle. I love their corn.
It's so good.
It is so good, but just like
How they do that?
people get the canned corn and like just strain it out and cook it. Not really for I'll eat it. Like I have no problem with corn. It just does not wow me.
That's fair. I mean, like your argument there, I want to argue and say no because I love corn. I feel like Thanksgiving has to have corn. If it doesn't have corn, then what the hell are we doing here? And
Did you say helic?
yeah,
I think you tried combining 2 words.
yeah, I did.
Helic.
But no, I like corn. But yeah, it is just like kind of a boring plain dish that like it's just a side.
I'll say this. I'm a big corn guy, just corn in general. That's probably the worst way to eat it. It's just straight corn from the can.
Sweet corn.
Yeah,
corn
just
on the
sweet
cob.
corn. Corn on the cob is great. I'm not gonna say anything because I got other corns, but like.
Let me ask you this, because this was brought up to me. Do you guys mix your corn in with your mashed potatoes? Or is that the best? I have never done that ever, and when I have done it, it has made it worse.
Oh, yeah, you said you've never done it.
Well, no, I don't do it. I'm sorry, I don't do it.
Oh.
I have done it in the past. Like at school, they'll make like mashed potato bowls.
Okay.
Well, they'll do it for you, and then like, because we had like a mini Thanksgiving the other night. Kelsey's parents made it, and like I had mashed potatoes and I had a little bit of corn, and then they were like, "You don't mix it?" Like they thought that was like an oddity, and I was like, "No, I've never mixed it. I don't ever mix it. When I have, I just never liked it."
I won't say it's the best way to have corn, or I won't say it's the best way to have mashed potatoes, because I think mashed potatoes and gravy is better than corn and mashed potatoes. But I like a good spoonful of mashed potatoes and gravy with corn or peas in it. I love peas. Peas are one of my favorite like vegetables. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll mix it, but like I won't, and like I'll have the corn here, and I purposely will put them next to each other.
Yeah.
So that way, if they get mixed, it's like
Yeah, it was just
kind of like a
interesting.
bonus.
Like they thought it was like odd that I didn't.
I don't scoop them together.
I wouldn't say don't judge it by the school lunches like with the corn and
No,
mashed
but
potatoes.
even
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, there's
said
nothing wrong, I guess. No, not with like it was like my college school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
when like
All
the
right.
cafeteria is a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number two?
So number 2 is now we're kind of getting into the ones that I wouldn't eat, and that's
Mm.
cranberry sauce.
Absolutely.
Like it's there, and like nobody ever like. What am I supposed to put it on?
Yeah.
Is that on
That's
your
it.
list?
It's my number 2.
It's
That's-
my number 1 actually.
Oh.
I'll just say it now.
That's the thing. It's like there, and like who uses it, and I think we've only made it like once or twice, just because like it's such a like. What is it for?
It's again, I'll eat it. If there's cranberry sauce, like I will eat it, but it's always when I go up for seconds. Like I'll never get it on my main plate. It's never a main plate dish, but when I go up for seconds, I'll scoop a little bit on there. I'll try like I mean it's all right, but like
I mean, I can't raise.
yeah.
There was a tweet today. I can't remember exactly. I think it was like Sports Book Nation or something on Twitter. And they were like going through all the Thanksgiving teams that are playing this year and then like comparing them to food.
Lions or cranberry sauce?
Lions or cranberry sauce. Nobody wants it but your weird uncle. And so they stick so it sticks around.
It's tradition. It has to be there.
I heard something as the Lions playing on Thanksgiving is so great because it's an excuse to watch a football game and pretend to care about it and not talk to your family for 3 hours. It's
Fair.
the Lions playing on Thanksgiving.
It's fair. So is it
It's my number 2.
That's my number 2. So
You already know my number 1, but my number 2, I'm gonna go with mac and cheese with other stuff mixed in it. That's the caveat there. If you get me a bowl of mac and cheese, it might be on my top 5 cream of the crop. But when you start mixing stuff in the mac and cheese,
Like what? I've never had any with it.
you've never had any with stuff mixed in it.
Like what?
Yeah.
I feel like there's people that like will mix like the example I can think of is everyone that just puts like breadcrumbs in their
Oh,
mac
that's
and cheese.
amazing.
I hate
that's a hard. You're wrong.
I hate it.
Well, that's not even like mixed in. That's like kind of on top.
Yeah,
Yeah, but for me, like, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but when I go, basically my logic behind this is when I walk up with my plate and I see mac and cheese, I'm scooping it right away, but then when I see mac and cheese and there's, like, someone has, like, vegetables mixed in there, or someone has, like, they're just, like, ruining the mac and cheese by mixing other stuff in there.
You can't be more wrong. I
Wait,
think
who is putting vegetables in their mac and cheese?
I can't think of exactly what
First
it is,
off,
but there's
I
always
do,
stuff
but I
mixed
don't do
in
it for Thanksgiving. I put like peas and like tuna in it to make it like.
Oh, tuna. Like that's. But
But yeah,
Oh, I hate when stuff's mixed in. Just give me a plain thing of mac and cheese.
you are wrong. Mac
No.
and cheese in any way is usually like very good.
Oh, mac and
the
cheese
best
is great.
The best mac and cheese I have is like with breadcrumbs and like bacon
Yeah.
or tomatoes.
Oh
or
no! Don't mix.
chicken in it.
Yeah, don't mix the bacon in there.
That's so
Why?
good.
No, just give me the mac and cheese.
Dude, you are so wrong.
No.
That is terrible.
That's
You put ketchup in your mac and cheese.
only
What
when
are
it's
you
like
talking
super
about?
dry.
What are you
gotta-
talking about?
Only when it's super dry.
That's a bad take.
But
Dude.
I don't like when people mix
For
other
number
stuff in
two?
mac and cheese. Yeah, it's my number 2 for
For
sure.
number 2, you put it all the way up there. That would like maybe be a 5. You just said you love normal mac and cheese.
Oh, I love normal mac and
It's
cheese.
basically the same thing.
I know. I get mad.
So if there was bacon in there, that's.
I just
why
get
number two.
mad that people are mixing other stuff in the mac and cheese. I maybe like come to one of my family Thanksgivings, walk up and you'll see. I can't think of exactly what they mix in there, but like I'm thinking of when I Thanksgiving with my family. It's never just mac and cheese, or even maybe bacon mixed in the mac and cheese would be all right. But they always just put weird stuff in it, and I was like,
Like what?
yeah, I can't think of what it is.
Well,
That's-
you give me an example of something specific they put in there, and I can maybe get behind you, but
No, I have
That's
no
why
doubt.
I put with stuff mixed in it as the. That's the whole caveat.
Your first thing though with stuff being mixed in was breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs ain't good.
They make it
they're
better.
they're amazing.
Yeah, it makes it way
Breadcrumbs
better.
on top
You're
are
wrong.
fantastic.
Disagree.
Black sheep.
Disagree. You guys are the black sheeps.
I could almost be like, okay, I can see it if you put it down at like 5, but you put it at number 2.
Oh, I'll put it in too.
And you
Just
said you
ruins
like
the
mac and cheese, and you're not giving any example of like what stuff you put into it. That's
I
terrible.
can't think of what they mix in it, but if you go to one of my family's things, and no, the reason it's here is because I'll walk up with my plate and I'll see someone's like, oh, we got mac and cheese over here. I'm like, yes, mac and cheese, let's go, I love it. And then I walk over, and I get a big scoop, and I'm like, oh, and there's like green stuff mixed in there, and there's like all this crap that shouldn't be in mac and cheese.
So
And they
okay,
just
I can
mix
get
it.
behind you if like how you're describing it has like, you know, green beans and M&Ms and crouton, like all this stuff mixed in, sure, but like if you get a scoop and there's bacon in it, it's like okay, but that's sort of what,
pork.
or if there's breadcrumbs on top and it's still regular mac and cheese, you're still like saying no, that's off. Like if there's a bunch of things mixed in,
Let me-
maybe.
Let me
Still bet
figure.
it's pretty good.
Let me
I would-
figure out what they mix in there. And it's not that I don't
Let
like
us
it.
know.
Again, I'm scooping it, I'm eating it. But when they mix the stuff in there, I'll be sitting there at my Thanksgiving dinner and I'll be like picking out whatever they mix in. Like scooping it to the
horrible.
side just to make sure that I'm getting mac and cheese. So the whole reason it's there is because whatever my family puts into their mac and cheese, don't do it. Like just stop doing that. Just give me the mac
What
and
if
cheese.
they don't put anything?
I
in
bet
the
they
mac and
don't.
cheese?
Oh, they put
Actually,
something.
I talked to your mom tomorrow. She's like, I have never once put anything in my mac and cheese once.
That whatever.
You
Well, I'm
just
talking
said I
about
hate breadcrumbs.
the
That's all
family
it came down to.
my family down south. They put stuff in the mac and cheese.
Oh, so we can't ask them.
Yeah, you can't ask. That's the whole reason I'm throwing that in there.
Yeah. Is
You're
it
strong. Sam, your number
you?
Yeah, it's
two?
my number 2 is cranberries. We already went over that. My number 1 is the absolute worst vegetable on planet Earth.
Don't say Brussels sprouts.
I actually am going to
No
say
way.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels
I-
sprouts
You're
are
disgusting.
my favorite vegetable in the
I
world.
hate Brussels
How do you?
sprouts.
Okay, how do you eat them? How are they ever served to you?
They're steamed and with butter
Oh, it's delicious.
Like
on a pot. They get cooked in a pot, steamed.
Like with water and
Yeah.
boiled, kind of.
Yeah, and then you
I
put-
can agree with that somewhat, but pan fried Brussels sprouts like till they're crisp, like with some bacon and then
Some potatoes.
like maple glaze. Like I will have to cook some for you. Yeah, the boiled ones are like
They're garbage.
They're like wet and they're soggy. Which
Yeah.
I mean like I said, I love Brussels sprouts. I can understand why, but if you haven't had like a pan fried Brussels
I
sprout,
haven't, so-
like oven roasted or anything like that, I will have to make you them.
I'm
They
now
are
waiting
by
for
far, when they cook like that, the best. So that's interesting.
I actually I don't know. I've tried that. My mom usually makes them like either in the pan, like I said, or she'll like thaw them out a little bit, put a little bit of water, and put them in the microwave and cooks them like that with butter and salt and pepper and all that junk. And like every single year, I'm like, I like to change my palate a little bit. I grab some Brussels sprouts, one or two. Take a bite, other one goes right in the garbage. Because it's terrible. I absolutely hate it because it's all squishy, water just flies in my mouth, tastes disgusting. Like, it's awful. But you actually have me intrigued because you said fried in the pan with some bacon. I will give it a try.
Yeah. Normally, like what I'll do is I'll like cut up bacon into like little bits and then fry it in there, and then like with the bacon oil, like that oils up the pan. So then I just like you cut them all in half, put them all in there, and then they'll like get really crispy. And then like my dad likes to put like chopped up almonds in there. And then also like just salt and pepper is good, but sometimes put like maple glaze on there. Super good.
I'm intrigued. I kind of want to try it.
Are you good at making Brussels sprouts?
I make them all the time.
Hey, next week when we record, you should just have a batch ready.
I will.
And we'll just.
I absolutely will. I
Sam's
love
gonna
making
Do a live taste test
It's-
and see if it makes
it-
my
do it.
palate.
Kelsey wasn't the biggest fan, and now she loves them. Well, she liked them because they made them at like the house she worked at, but she lived at. But yeah, she absolutely loves them.
Here's my only thing when you do this, because it is an unfair, or it's a biased opinion if you put cheese on it. Don't put cheese on
Oh,
it.
but cheese is good though.
I know, cheese is great.
I never put cheese
Okay,
on them.
well, I'm just saying, if you don't, I love cheese. It will just give me an unbiased thing because I love cheese so much, and especially if it's melted with bacon.
I'll put
like,
peanut butter on it.
okay, that's also unbiased. Come on, just
Okay.
make, yeah.
We know your number one.
My number one's cranberry sauce.
All right, my number one. This is how I knew we weren't gonna have the same one. It is sweet potatoes in any form. I will never eat them. I do not like them at
I
all.
love
Sweet potato fries. I could only eat them if I like just dipped them whole thing in ketchup. I've never liked them. I never really liked the taste. The casserole.
With the marshmallows?
I've never even had it.
Yeah.
No,
I just don't like the taste of sweet potatoes, honestly, at all, in any shape.
I get that because they always threw me off too. Like I really did. But like I said, like when I started dieting, I was like, yeah, I'll give them a go because everybody says they're like a fast digesting carb, and I just cooked them like I made my normal potatoes, and it grew on me.
Yeah.
But there are times when like when I meal prep and they get a little soggy, they're awful, and it's like I just don't want to eat them
They
anymore.
kind of just are like an embodiment of baby food for me. That's sort of what I get when they're like mushy. Yeah. So.
Baby.
Not for me. Not sweet potato in any form. I knew you liked them too, so I knew. But all right, that's our cream of the crap.
Yeah. You guys want to just jump right into the cream of the crop?
What were you looking up?
I was just looking at nothing. Nothing.
Things you go to macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, I was.
Dude,
Cream of the
you're
crop.
just mad because you're wrong.
No, I was right.
You are
Okay,
so
let's
wrong.
go. Let's go.
You want me to start?
You can start.
'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, you started last one.
Yeah.
All right, my number 5. Gonna be the dark meat turkey.
It's good.
I had to pick it. It is so nice. I like turkey. I've always been a turkey guy. For like lunch meats, I've always liked turkey more than ham, and so I do prefer a turkey at Thanksgiving. But I do like ham, but I do prefer turkey, and the dark meat turkey is the best. So
Have you ever had a deep fried turkey?
I have not.
Dude,
It's good.
it's like, and my dad, I don't know why or what, because I've had other turkeys at other places, but when my dad deep fries it, it's just different. Like, it's just so good. Like, the skin on it, when it's deep fried, I could sit there and eat the skin all day long. And, like, it's very good.
Deep fried things worry me sometimes. Like
Yeah.
deep fried Oreos, like I just feel like people love them, and I'm just like, that's sort of unnecessary. Like French fries, like because I've had them, or
Yeah.
chicken, like because I've had it. But turkey, I'm assuming it'd probably be similar to chicken, but
Yeah,
I
it's
just
pretty
never
good.
have. And like Oreos as well. Just deep fried a lot of things. People are like, oh, that sounds so good, but like deep fried things just for some reason don't seem that good to me.
See, I wish I could get away to, like, get it to you fresh, because, like, if I could definitely bring you some left over.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna do it
Yeah.
justice,
The
though.
skin's gonna be
Yeah.
soggy and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Skip.
It's a good one, though. It's good.
My number 5. I'm going with the true superior meat of Thanksgiving. That's a good ham.
It's on my honorable mention.
I enjoy a good ham at Thanksgiving.
Is that a Thanksgiving?
I think it is. Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, most families have it there.
We always get turkey. I think it's
I don't know.
more
I've
of
never
a
had one there.
Christmas thing.
Yeah.
For Christmas,
Absolutely.
we always have like ham. Well, it's weird because we always have ham for both. But normally, when I think of Christmas, I think we'll have like fish and ham. I love. My family loves fish, so that's why. But then for like Thanksgiving, it's always ham and turkey. And I think my mom said we're not having a ham this year, which is pretty depressing to me because that's one of my favorite things to have is ham.
See, I actually do both actually, turkey and ham.
For Christmas and
yeah,
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we don't deep fry it for Christmas, but it's
Gotcha.
It's a good one though.
I love
Ham's
ham.
on my honorable mention because my top 5 are all sides. I'm a big side guy. I don't like the main course like meat as much. But so number 5 for me is stuffing. As a young little whippersnapper, I hated stuffing because it was like weird
too.
and gross. But then like I started, I don't know, my palate changed, and now I absolutely love it. It is always on my plate. Like you said, first rounds. It's always in my first rounds.
Who doesn't love
I never
stuffing?
touched it until about a year ago, and now I like it.
Yeah, it's great, ain't it?
Would never touch it until about a year ago.
It's kind of a weird concept, you know, like stuffing coming out of the turkey, like. You know,
Yeah,
Why
it's
would
weird.
you? Yeah. Why would you want to eat that? You know.
But it's so good.
It's so good. It
How
is.
they just do that? Make it so good.
So like I said, I'm a side guy, so like 4 of my top 5 are sides. This one is the only one that's not, and it's a dessert, and it's apple pie. I absolutely love apple pie. I love cinnamon. That's for first and foremost. But I also really like apples, and then when they're like kind of like softer with the cinnamon, nothing beats it.
Nice.
And then like the filling inside of it too. It's like applesauce almost kind of.
Yeah.
I love it.
I already gave my take on apple pie.
Yeah, you were wrong about that too.
Good with ice cream though.
It's good. I think it's good. Period. I could eat it just normal.
You're right.
I
agree with you.
last year for Thanksgiving, I was like, oh, I'm a big boy now. I can actually bring a dish to Thanksgiving. I brought one of those big pies, like this big, from Costco. And I brought it there. Nobody ate it besides me. I was like,
Hey, you take it home with you too.
yeah, what am I supposed to do with this? But
All
yeah,
yours.
I love apple pie.
Hey, it's a
Good
good
picks.
one. My number 4, we already stuffing.
It's a good
So, yeah, I mean, it's like you kind of said it. Like, how, like, why would anyone want to do that? But like, they make it work, and it's so good. I love stuffing.
Why would anyone do that? That's what you just.
Nice.
Yeah.
You did it. I caught it. Nobody else did. But Logan did it.
Stuffing did not make my top 5.
Stuff. Is it an honorable mention at least?
No, he's a rookie to it. He just.
He's a rookie.
He
I
just
get
had it.
It's
for
more
one-
stuffing.
But my but I'm just glad. I mean, I didn't make an honorable mention because I didn't think about some, but you guys have brought like a few and like, oh yeah. Stuffing probably would be my honorable mention. My number 4 is mac and cheese with things in it.
What?
I love it. I absolutely
No,
love it.
any sort of mac and cheese. Put breadcrumbs on there, I will love it. Put some bacon in there, I'll love it.
Pulled
Yeah,
pork.
just a solid mac and cheese, on the side. It's something that you can just have like a little scoop of, maybe 10 little noodles, and it's just it's enough. It satisfies no matter how big or small.
What about pulled pork? You like pulled pork in
Of
it?
course, I like like I said, I love pulled pork and mac and cheese, but I don't really have it together at Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I just
like
pulled pork and mac and cheese are probably like my 2 favorite combinations. Like barbecue sauce and mac and cheese, really good.
Yeah.
Number 3
I
is
love mac and cheese.
mashed potatoes with gravy.
respect that.
Honorable mention.
It's on
Yeah,
mine.
it's top tier.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
See, it's my number 2. I'll say that.
Nice.
Mashed potatoes with gravy.
Yeah.
It's very specific though.
Absolutely.
I cannot get behind somebody who wants mashed potatoes and then like a melted butter on top or something. Like I like mashed potatoes by themselves. Like it's good. They're very good. But mashed potatoes with gravy is just a game changer. Like it is an absolute game changer.
You can't eat mashed potatoes without the gravy. That's a needed part of it.
Okay, well you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like that's what I like was just saying.
Yeah.
You can, and like I don't get it like with the butter and like I get it like I can eat it, but I don't get why don't you just put the gravy on it.
When there's not gravy at a function with mashed potatoes, it's obvious. Like it's like there should be gravy here.
Absolutely.
It's like when there's not, it's like okay, well.
Absolutely.
And people do mashed potatoes so many different ways. Like sometimes it's creamy, sometimes it's chunky, sometimes it's a little in between.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter because the gravy, like that's the taste you're gonna get mostly. So I think it sort of evens it out no matter what the consistency of your mashed potatoes is. With the gravy, it is just a game changer. It's another level.
Yeah.
I'll say one of my favorite parts about Thanksgiving in general, and this kind of goes along with that, other than the desserts, I'm trying to think, basically everything just tastes better with gravy on it. Anything on the plate.
That's so true.
Add gravy on it and it just tastes better.
You could absolutely do that.
Well, not mac and cheese.
Dude, maybe. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, let you know how it is.
No, but then it would be mixed in.
Yeah,
You're right.
So you
number
can't.
2.
But it's good with ketchup. So if it's good with ketchup.
Oh, wait, how is it good with ketchup?
I don't
There's
know.
2 of them.
Listen, let me figure out what they mix in their mac and cheese, and I'll tell you, and I'll be like, hey, it's not good, whatever it is.
You're still probably gonna be wrong.
No. Well, that should be like something really good, and it's like,
I can't wait for it. Just
Actually, you know,
bacon.
we're gonna have a little taste test next week. We're gonna have Brussels sprouts with bacon. Bring your mac and cheese combination.
I'm purposely gonna put like M&Ms in there, so
I bet it'll be good.
Alright. No, but yeah, love gravy. Was that your
That was my 3.
3? So
I
it's
went
my
4
turn.
and 3.
Okay. Logan, my 3 was already on your list. Already said, and that is the dark meat, a good old turkey leg.
Yeah, that's good.
There's
turkey legs.
There's nothing better when I any Thanksgiving I'm at, I have to make sure because there's only 2 of them. So you gotta be like, you gotta fight for it. And I always make sure that I get one of the legs. Because, like, it tastes amazing, but at the same time, like, you kind of just feel
Like a king.
like a king or like a Viking. And you're just sitting there like, oh, it's so good.
Hey, I bet you don't have one of these.
Yeah, what-
And all of a sudden, the person from the other side of the table that you were saying that to just whips one out. He's
Boom.
like,
Got
guess
one
what?
too.
I got the other today.
I wish, like, they need to just sell turkey legs.
If they do.
Do they? Like, but like, can I just get like a 20 pack of turkey legs instead of an actual turkey? Can I just get like a 20 pack of turkey legs? Let's do that. That's what we should do instead. Because nobody likes, like I said.
I'm sorry I had to interrupt you there, but I did not want you to think that you just couldn't buy a turkey leg if you want.
Okay, I understand.
Like, I want you to know that. Actually, no, you definitely can because my dad does it. Because every time we would go to Disney World as kids, we would always get the giant turkey legs. I don't know if you guys like.
I've never been
there, but.
Oh well, yeah. There's like a stand. I don't know nowhere, but they get these giant turkey legs, and they're like this tall, and they're like this big, and whatever. And my dad like remade them a few years ago, just like for nostalgia purposes and stuff, and they're good. So you definitely can. He did not buy like 8 turkeys.
I'm saying for like Thanksgiving. For Thanksgiving,
Just throw this out.
we just threw out.
we shouldn't get a turkey. We should all just get like 2 turkey legs each. That would be an ideal Thanksgiving for me.
Turkey legs are good.
The white meat's not good. It's the dark meat. All right, your 3.
Yeah, so I'm doing 3 and 2. I already
Yeah.
told you my 2 is mashed potatoes with gravy.
Oh yeah.
Number 3, cheesy potatoes. I
never have those at Thanksgiving.
You don't?
I know. So I have those with ham at Easter, and those 2 are like amazing
Game-changing,
combo.
yeah. Oh.
Like you cut a piece of ham and like put a little bit on the ham, add both of them, amazing. But I never have either one of those 2 at Thanksgiving ever.
See, I'm a little spoiled because my mom makes the cheesy potatoes literally every gathering we have. It could be a baby's first birthday. It could be Easter, 4th of July. I don't know. It doesn't matter. My mom will make cheesy potatoes. It's because they're so freaking good.
They're amazing.
I love them so much, and I always get seconds, sometimes thirds.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes 4ths.
Yeah, I was gonna go there, but you stole it. But yeah, I love cheesy potatoes. They come in at number 3 on my list. I couldn't put them above mashed potatoes with gravy because there's just 2 elements there. The gravy, it like you said, it's another level. Like,
Yeah.
it's so good. I'm a big potato guy.
I think the only reason they're not on my list and why I didn't think of them is because like you said, like we literally have them for every big gathering ever.
I'm trying to think. I think this is football in ASL. Not an ASL lesson.
This is football?
Yeah.
I realized that when
What's that?
Pong goodbye. I realized that when we did that, was it last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's a video and you can watch us on YouTube, but there's also people that probably just listen to it on Spotify or like they have no clue. It's like, because you're like, oh, we should do that every week. And it's like, I'm sure a sign language podcast probably isn't the best idea.
Hey,
But
throw it out there.
no, yeah, they probably would be on my list, but there's too many. We haven't. They're not just a
You
Thanksgiving.
guys are
We have them all
spoiled
the time.
though.
Oh, they're so good. So your number 2 was mashed potatoes.
Mashed
gravy.
potatoes gravy. Yep.
My number 2, this was originally my number 1. I actually switched it last minute, so I'm mad.
I'm scared that our 2s are the same.
My number 2 is cornbread.
Oh, no,
What?
They're not.
Oh my gosh! And the fact that cornbread is on your cream of the crop means that you've just never had good cornbread.
I've had.
No, you've just
Yeah.
never had good cornbread. Because that's literally when I get there. Like when I get my main plate, we got a little bit of stuffing. We got some turkey. We got the turkey leg taking up, a lot of it. We got some other things all thrown around. But then we got like a tower of like cornbread. I got at least 5 pieces on there. It is the best part of Thanksgiving. Oh, I love
Clearly
it.
not.
It's absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get to my
Second
number 1,
best.
but still.
Yeah. Cornbread
It was initially my number 1. I switched it last minute because
it's not that good.
It is such a side dish that like my number 1 is more like when I think of Thanksgiving, my number 1 is what I go for. But like cornbread is so good. And
Same with my number one though too.
Yeah, the thing is with my 2 and 1, neither of you guys have said it yet. And so
that's weird.
that's why I'm scared like it might all be our number ones, or you guys just may not have either one of these on your list. Well, at least one of them is going to be new.
Not on, yeah.
My second is green bean casserole.
Absolutely my number one. It is the best thing ever about Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Didn't you say that you don't like green beans?
Just
No,
normal green
It
beans.
was at your house, and no,
No, but what was number 4 on your cream of the crab?
It was
just
normal
regular
green beans.
green beans.
Yeah.
Okay, got
That's
it.
what I said. I like regular green beans, but green bean casserole is far
Give
and
it to
away
me, baby. That is
the more superior
so
green
good.
bean I would rather
That's your
have.
1?
That's my 2.
2, okay.
That's my number one, but I gotta respect it. Like, dude, green bean casserole is so freaking good.
Oh, the
Onion, like
onions on
French-
top, and yeah.
And, dude,
I like a green bean casserole, yeah.
the other part about it that I think makes it so awesome to me is that I actually only eat it for Thanksgiving. Like, I have never had
Yeah.
it outside of Thanksgiving, but it's every single year. It's the
True.
one thing I look forward to. I will get like a plate full of it.
Yep, I love it. Absolutely.
It's a good one.
All right.
It's a great, that's a great.
That's nice. So that wasn't your number 1?
No,
Okay, we might have the same number 1.
we don't.
Okay, we might not. Did you see it?
No, but somebody's already said number 1.
Oh, okay, cool. My number 1. Wow. Okay, maybe controversial. Deviled eggs.
It's my honorable mention.
You can't have enough deviled eggs. I will eat them all. They are so amazing. And I mean, it was interchangeable between 1 and 2, but deviled eggs are just so great.
They're great. I
Love 'em.
I didn't put them on my list because like I just didn't think of them like. We have them every Thanksgiving, but I didn't like put Thanksgiving and deviled eggs
Absolutely.
together.
Yeah.
But they're great. Like that's another thing. Right next to the cornbread tower, I got a deviled egg tower.
Right.
It's so good, and the fact that I love that that's your number 1. I wasn't brave enough to put it number 1, but or even on my list.
Absolutely.
But it's so good. It's
I
honorable mention.
don't like. I don't really. I haven't really tried them. I haven't given them the time of the day, really. But they aren't like to me. Like when you say Thanksgiving, I don't think of deviled eggs. They're obviously there, but I don't eat. Like I don't. Another thing my mom does is literally makes them at every single gathering.
Oh,
So
That's so interesting that like we have different ideas. Like I never correlate ham with Thanksgiving, but you guys do.
Oh, I
I
do.
never correlate cheesy potatoes at Thanksgiving, but you do. And it's I mean
it's.
I
cool
feel
to
like
see
deviled
that,
eggs
you
are
know?
just always there.
They're always
At least at
there,
Thanksgiving, like
Yeah.
so that's why it's like I don't know. They're
It's
so-
really cool to see, like, I mean, 3 friends that have been friends for a very long time live in the same, literally the same neighborhood, and like we all just have so different like ideas about like,
Families and stuff.
yeah,
Families.
it's cool.
You know what's my favorite part with deviled eggs though? Is that like they're basically just hard-boiled eggs, kind of.
Yeah.
But I could sit there. I would never eat like more than 2 hard-boiled eggs at a time. But I could eat 12 deviled eggs, no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were wild, but good number 1. Really good number 1. You're gonna hate my number 1. I'm going with the best Thanksgiving dish, and that's pumpkin pie.
I don't hate pumpkin pie.
No,
I know you
you're-
love pumpkin pie.
You're a fool if
Oh.
you don't think it's that good, dude. Especially when you just
At number 1?
yes, 100%. It is the best Thanksgiving dish.
No.
Yes, it
Pumpkin
is.
pie it's not even that
It's
good.
not even the best pie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's by far the best pie.
Wrong.
By far,
That's bad.
dude. It
The only
makes,
time it's good is when you have whipped cream with it, and so then for it cannot be the best pie.
it's like if you took apple pie and actually made it good. That's what pumpkin pie is.
Wrong. So wrong. Pumpkin pie is so like boring and gross and like it's just weird.
I agree, boring. It is kind of boring.
Okay,
It's
but
kind of
then-
basic. It's like the elf.
Oh yeah, it's like the,
Thanksgiving desserts.
if pumpkin pie was a Christmas movie, it's Elf.
Yeah.
No, it's so good, and it's by far the fact that like you. I don't even think that you've had pumpkin pie. If you think it's bad.
At number 1, dude?
Yes, it is by far the best.
Terrible.
Hey,
Oh
Sam,
my gosh,
Sam,
it's-
black sheep.
This guy.
How do
right
you
here.
not think of it?
Just
Like
insert a black sheep
when,
picture right here.
when I
Well, he's
think,
our editor,
yeah,
so I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna put a
Do
black
that.
sheep
I'm
over
gonna
our
put 2 over
face.
you. No, but
yeah,
when
just like the crowd cheering. Or something. Yeah, he just does what he wants.
when I think, oh wait, by the way, did you like that I put your sound in as the sound?
Hmm?
Did you watch the box video?
Not all the way.
You don't even watch our own videos.
I watched the end.
Yeah, but did you like the sounds for each round?
I didn't see it.
Oh, little spoiler.
Well, I can't wait to watch it.
Well, you have fun watching it. But What was the? Oh my gosh! Yeah, I can't believe you guys don't like pumpkin pie. Do you guys like?
I like pumpkin pie.
Okay, cool. I like you, but you.
I don't.
It's-
I mean, I don't like. I don't eat it. I don't want to eat it. I mean, if it's the only pie that's sitting there, the only pie, then yeah, sure. I
If we're
guess I'll
talking
take it.
weird consistency, that's a weird consistency.
It is.
The pumpkin
I.
pie.
That's the thing is, I wish that the chocolate mousse pie was more like a pumpkin pie consistency.
They are.
No, because
They are.
Yeah,
That's-
that's how mousse is.
no, not mine. Because mine's like more of a pudding, like I said.
You don't like pudding?
Well, no, it's not that. I love pudding, but it's like the consistency of the pie pudding isn't good.
See, you know who taught me this?
You're losing me here, man.
What?
You know who taught me this?
Yeah, let's
Because
hear it.
people just like think that like every season has flavors and they just throw things into pie. Your dad, Darius, he was yelling at Kelsey the other day about peppermint on a chocolate chip cookie. He's like, it's just Christmas. Why do we gotta throw peppermint in it? I just want chocolate chips in it. Like, we don't need to ruin a good cookie with some festivities. Same thing with pumpkin. And we don't-
Those cookies were good though.
Oh, they were delicious.
They were real good.
Darius ate his words on that one. But pumpkin pie, they're just throwing like, oh, let's just throw some pumpkin into this, whatever it is.
And guess what? And they make it so good.
Awful, terrible, bad, seriously.
And your number one was what? Green bean casserole?
Green bean casserole.
Terrible.
Wrong. It is so good.
No, I love green bean casserole, but I'm gonna say terrible just because you're a hater.
Because you're mad.
You're such a hater, and I hate you're hating.
That was our cream of the crop.
Oh, do we
Honorable
not have-
mentions?
Oh, we don't have any.
I don't have any.
Oh.
Stuffing. I'll say stuffing.
Nice.
You said my two mashed potatoes and gravy and deviled eggs. My other one was other than cornbread, my favorite way to eat corn, which is creamed corn.
I love cream corn. Very good.
I went ham, and then I went with broccoli with cheese because I love broccoli with cheese.
I have never had that.
Oh,
It's so
you
good.
need to.
I don't think of it as a Thanksgiving meal.
I do.
But yeah.
But another one is it's like kind of an appetizer. My cousin usually makes them. They're like the Hawaiian rolls, and like you cut off the top and like make them into little sliders with like cheese.
That's
and
what I do with the
Sam.
leftovers.
Yeah.
I had that at your graduation party, or maybe it was someone else's but yeah, it was your graduation party, and I
we
had
had
it.
them there. Yeah.
It was the greatest thing that I've ever.
Oh, yeah.
With the
They're so
ham and
good.
cheese in there,
They got like little like she puts like sesame.
it
seeds
almost
or
tastes like
something.
candy. Almost.
That's exactly
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did like a few weeks ago.
Oh.
We made a ham for some reason. I don't remember why. My
Oh,
dad
it's
just made
so
one,
good.
and then we had Hawaiian rolls, and
Yeah,
that was like my
sliders.
and then sprinkle some cheese on there, and then like pop three
Yeah,
of them into
so good.
They are so good. Ham and cheese, so solid.
So other than that, am I the only one that had any kind of bread on their list?
Oh, rolls would be on my like honorable mention for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I like rolls. You gotta have like 3 or 4 rolls.
I'll say
No,
this:
I didn't.
if a restaurant gave out free cornbread before every meal,
They do.
Overrated.
Who?
Actually.
Overrated.
Shorty's barbecue.
I would go there.
They do.
They
Well,
give
no,
you free
hey, but
cornbread?
that's overrated, and it's
no.
no,
Cornbread's
and it's
different
and it's
from rolls.
useless. And
Cornbread's different
It's all just
from
bread.
rolls.
It's all just
not
bread.
cornbread.
It's actually out by the moment.
I'm going there
Hey,
just to have
hey, that's cool.
it. Not cornbread.
That's
You're not allowed to
interesting
have
take.
that. Like,
I
That's
want a
an
place to
interesting
give
take.
out free cornbread.
All right, that was our. And we all done?
Yeah, that's it. Cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop. Woo, woo, woo.
All right, that was our cream of the crop and a cream of the crop of Thanksgiving foods. Let us know your opinions if you like pumpkin pie or not. If
You
you hate
should.
deviled eggs or something, just let us know and let us know your favorites. But yeah, now we're gonna get into the NFL charcuterie. All right. So a little tally update. Last week was a little bit of a stinker for the boys.
I think we're the boys.
Sam and Skip picked every game the same last week, and they went 1-4.
I mean, hey, we could have done worse.
They got one right.
I've done worse, actually. I have.
This is
done
a step up
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah,
This is actually-
improvement.
I went 3-2. So the total standings right now are Sam is at 12, Skip is at 14, and I'm at 19. So
Only
there's
7 games back.
a 5-game difference between me and Skip, and then a 7-game between me and Sam, and a 2 difference between you and guys. So it's still anybody's race.
So I gotta
we
hope that-
are running out of weeks.
Yeah, I just gotta hope that we picked every game different this week.
Right, and we did talk about this before, saying how this was probably the most obvious picked charcuterie we have. So let's.
Those games are the Bengals versus the Steelers, the Titans versus the Patriots, the Vikings versus the 49ers, the Rams versus the Packers, and the Browns versus the Ravens.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you can start. I don't know.
Oh, all right. For the Bengals and Steelers, I'm choosing the Bengals because Joe Burrow's my fantasy quarterback, and I need him to do well.
Manifest it.
Sam, I swear if we pick every game this week, I'm going to be mad. So I'm going to also go Bengals, but just because Steelers are bad.
They are. They played the Lions.
They're real
They're
bad.
trash.
Almost tied the Lions.
And Reed
Hey.
likes them, so.
Off topic for a little bit, I think the Lions win tomorrow.
Relax.
By the time this is posted, the Lions will have already won live on Thanksgiving, but
Relax.
I think they win. I think they win.
This is going to be a bad week.
I'll cut it out if they lose.
If you pick, who are the Bengals playing?
The Steelers.
If you pick the Steelers, you're a madman.
Go Jackers! Oh, okay. I thought
Bengals.
you did that one. I thought you were gonna say I'm a madman or something.
Nope.
Okay.
Bengals. For me too.
Next game we got Titans Patriots. I think the Patriots are good, but I still think the Titans are the best team in the AFC. Give me the Titans.
Give me the Patriots. Titans lost to Houston. They're booty.
Let's go, baby. Patriots. Patriots are real.
Titans
They're real.
are hurt a lot.
They are
have-
hurt, but
they don't have anybody.
hey, Titans only lose. That's the thing. Titans only lose to bad teams, and Patriots aren't a bad team. So
Fair.
Maybe. Okay.
good pick there.
Interesting. That's it.
I love it. I love being different.
All right. Next game. I'm picking the Vikings.
Let's go.
I don't remember who they're playing.
49ers.
49ers. I just wrote down the winners. We're trying to do this quicker. I'm picking the Vikings. They are rolling. 49ers are pretty bad. So I'm picking the Vikings.
Pretty bad.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
I am going 49ers because
Oh, yeah.
I hate the Vikings. And
Of course.
Debo Samuel. He's got a sweet last name.
Debo Samuel's awesome.
He's good.
He's got a better first. Why say? Oh, I guess your name's Sam. I guess it makes sense. His first name's
Really
cool.
put two and two together.
I'm going 49ers. No question about it. And you're saying they're down? Like they just beat the Rams and then they beat the Jags 30 to
The
10.
Rams aren't doing anything special now anyway.
Yeah. Best team in the league.
All right.
Ridiculous.
All right,
And they
Sam?
lost to the Colts.
Rams, Packers. Matt Stafford never beat the Packers, so I'm going Packers.
Oh, I was very curious what you would do there. I'm gonna say he's got more experience playing the Packers than the Packers have experience playing the Rams. So I'm gonna take Stafford. I'm gonna take the Rams.
Fair.
I'm going with bad man.
Hey.
Mr. Discount Double Check.
Hey,
I'm going
Rod,
with-
baby.
I'm going with the Packers.
You guys know he fractured his pinky toe, right?
You know he doesn't care.
Gosh.
He discount double check. Have you ever seen him with those like glasses? He's like.
Did you see him just show his foot in that press conference
I
though?
have not watched it.
There's a press conference like I fractured my pinky toe, and he has like his bare foot, and he's showing his pinky. So funny. All right.
great.
Yeah, but I'm going with Rams, and you going Packers. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Last game we got Browns Ravens. I am going with the Ravens here because I think they're better than the Browns.
I'm going with the Ravens as well. I think they're better than the Browns. The Browns are kind of a dumpster fire again.
The Browns are bad, but I gotta take a chance. I'm going Baker.
Oh, that's why you waited for me to
Yeah,
pick.
it is a little bit.
I mean, we picked all the same games almost.
Oh, did we? No, I'm picking the Browns.
You're picking the Browns.
Yeah, I gotta make a change.
Gotta
Gotta
do
make
something to
plays.
Make a comeback.
Playmakers make plays.
Oh, okay.
You know, quote
Feeling
that.
dangerous.
Quote that. Playmakers make plays. Chase Bainey original.
Well, yeah, but we've gotten to this position because we've picked different games.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, if we all picked the same games every week, we would actually be tied right now.
How can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. So Sam, run through your picks.
Bengals, Patriots, Niners, Packers, Browns.
I got Bengals, Titans, Rams, or Bengals, Titans, Niners, Rams, Ravens.
Bengals, Patriots, Vikings, Packers, Ravens.
I love this. I love that we're all very different.
Yeah.
Fun week.
We would have had all the last song or the last game the same,
But you're changing it right now.
I gotta make a chance.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna make plays.
Hey.
Playmakers make plays.
Playmakers make plays.
That could be beneficial. Could hurt you. Could bury.
Yeah, could make the.
Could you be
Hole.
digging your own?
Oh, it's gonna hurt me. The Browns are gonna lose.
Why change that game?
I gotta be
They
different.
might win. I don't know.
Hey, any given Sunday.
That's right. That's what they say. Except for Detroit.
Well, they play on Thursday this week. So.
Yeah.
Any given
That's a
Thursday.
good point.
Any given Thursday.
All right. Well, NFL Charcuterie. Let's get into our song of the week.
See, I had 2 this week.
No.
Oh
No.
my god.
No, I had 2, but I'm saving the next one for next week.
Oh, but what if you don't listen to
What
it
if you
this
don't
week?
listen to it?
Yeah.
I probably will. That's why
Okay,
I
listen
saved
to
it
it.
for
You better.
next week.
You better.
This one that's this week, I'm on the downhill slide of listening to it.
So you got to do it now.
Yeah, I gotta play it now, and then for next week, I know I'll still be listening to it.
Gotcha.
Because actually, we'll just talk about that next week. My song is "Everywhere But On" by Matt Stell. I actually told you driving somewhere, I think, that this was gonna be my song of the week.
Vaguely remember it.
Maybe it wasn't you.
It might not have been me, but I remember you saying like, "Oh, this is going to be my song of the week."
Yeah, I think I was telling you that it was a really good song. Oh yeah, we were driving karaoke last Thursday.
Oh yeah.
You were driving karaoke. Yeah, I told you. I said this is gonna be my song of the week.
Yeah, you did do that.
Yep. "Everywhere But On" by Matt Stell.
Nice.
It's a good one. I think you'd like it. You should.
Never even heard of him.
I mean,
No.
I haven't either until I found that song.
Did you find it on Pandora?
I did. I did.
Pandora is such a good app.
It's the best.
I love it.
Best
Best
platform.
I'm downloading it.
You should. I don't know why you haven't. Your phone is lost without it.
Yeah.
Right.
My song of the week, I'm going with "Good Lord Lori" by the Turnpike Troubadours. I don't know if you guys saw my story today.
I did.
But they had an announcement that when you go to their website, it's just an orange background with their bird hunter logo, and it says "Coming Soon." So I've just been listening to a lot of Turnpike Troubadours in anticipation for the return.
They're a new band?
Yeah.
Oh, never heard of them.
Well,
I've never heard of him.
this is. Have you ever repeated artists? Because I know you have with "Need to Breathe" 2 weeks in a row.
I think it was 3.
I did with Luke Combs twice.
You did do 2 Luke Combs.
I did.
So
Luke
I
Combs
was
back to back.
I was the last person to repeat an artist. So I'm just gonna take that, but I'm doing it this week. My first repeat.
Wow.
Dude, I'm so
Damn, I think we should give him the golden spoon.
yeah, maybe.
Props.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
You get your dirty paws off it.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, I'm going with it. Good Lord, Lori, Turnpike
Yeah.
Troubadours.
Well, hey, I'm gonna be the first one to pick a Jason Mraz song, so I'm just gonna put that out there. Nobody else has picked a Jason Mraz song so if I can
No.
have that, please. If I can have that, please.
All right, what do you got?
I'm yours by Jason
Dude,
Mraz.
so good. Logan, I keep high-fiving you because you're just like, we're on like I like
Steve, I
this.
haven't I-5'd you once today, so I want that to be on record that we haven't.
lie. That is a lie. We caught him in a lie right now because we literally were playing the Herd game earlier and that board game,
We didn't high-five.
and we high-fived.
In which one?
We both picked the same thing. We were the only people to pick the same thing.
Which one was
and
it?
I don't know, but we high-fived 100%.
You
Well,
can't. You
get-
can provide this, but
Hey,
no
so
evidence.
Yep.
once you give me the prompt that we both picked, and you give me what was in the mac and cheese, then
Okay, I don't know the prompt, but we were
there you go.
we were the only two to pick it, and we looked at each other and we high-fived, and maybe my dad picked it too because I remember you turned and high-fived him too. But we high-fived it. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. So don't lie. Learn to tell the truth.
Spoon.
Great song.
Thank you.
Mine yours is what it was, and I was like,
Thank you. I validate your validation of me.
I think it's a great song.
when I was in junior high, it was like my favorite song. Junior high, it's like my go-to.
Yeah, that was my favorite song too. Then I turned 12.
What's your song of the week?
Yeah.
All right. All right, I think that's gonna just about do her.
I hardly knew her. All right. Thanks for tuning in, listening wherever you're at. YouTube, Spotify. Apple
Before you
Music.
go, I
Yeah.
gotta ask you, Skip.
Oh.
Do you like snow bunnies or slaw bunnies more?
I'm a big fan of both.
Oh.
Oh, I cracked myself up.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you
Follow us
being
on
here.
socials. They're somewhere up here.
They're in the description. Point down. Yeah,
Peace
there
out.
you go.
Down there.
Girl Scout.
Right. Ready?
Oh, I was waiting for you to high five me.